The day after the Academy Awards, oftentimes it's not the movies that everyone's talking about, but rather what the stars were wearing.
Yeah, the Oscars are considered the Super Bowl of fashion. What were this year's hottest trends? And who had the best look of the night?
Who better to give their opinions than local fashion experts and the dynamic duo behind Omaha Fashion Week, Brook and Nick Hudson.
Straight off
Welcome,
Fashion Week, right?
Yes, good
The timing's perfect. Yeah, Fashion Week, roll right into the Oscars.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about Fashion Week in just a minute, but first we have to get to the hottest styles of the night. So we're going to roll some footage here and we'll get your opinions. We have Meryl Streep up first.
Well, we both kind of felt like this was a little bit of a dud. It doesn't really flatter her figure, and her hair just doesn't work.
It's kind of boring, isn't it?
It's boring.
It's very plain.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I'm normally a sucker for a red dress, but for some reason
me
this
too.
just didn't do it.
You didn't like it? What was it, the cut?
Maybe, yeah. And this, gosh, no.
Well,
I liked
what's
her
going on
hair.
here?
I liked her
Yeah,
hair.
the
Yeah,
hair
she's got
was
great hair.
cool.
I mean, I think it's great from it's like a gladiatorial movie, but you know, on the red
It
carpet.
looks like something from Game of Thrones.
Yes,
like
gladiatorial
Game of Thrones met
movie.
the Oscars.
Yes. And then we have Emma Stone next. Very interesting choice.
Yeah,
This is
was.
the Oscars, you guys.
I know,
Yeah.
and you know, we did see a lot of women in tuxes and suiting this time around, and I'm wondering if it is tied into the Me Too movement and
Or maybe she
trying
had a
to
problem with her dress and she just.
Well, it could be.
could be,
She spilled
absolutely.
coffee on it before she left.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
Find something
Very
new.
casual. I was a little surprised by that. This is one of my favorites, Gina Rodriguez. I love her.
that was quite a statement. And the color, this kind of a beige oyster color was really in this time.
That's
on
funny.
red
You all
carpet.
like this. I think this is too much.
Oh, really?
I do,
Oh,
yeah.
there's others that are too much.
Yes.
But I like the fact. I mean, this is a statement.
Yeah,
you know,
that is a
it's the
statement,
Oscars.
yes.
It's a big deal. Like,
It reminds me of Jennifer Lopez. I think Jennifer Lopez wears that color a lot and does it well, but it kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah, you talk about too much, Mike.
Yeah, what's wrong with Selma Hayek?
We stopped right
We did stop right
Hot
there.
mess.
This, not a fan.
you know, she doesn't look happy in it either, does she?
No, she doesn't. That's a good point.
Yeah.
yeah,
And we
that's-
that's what fashion's all about. You should feel wonderful in it.
Yes.
Yeah, and this was everything.
Love it.
Yes.
I like this too.
She
yeah.
was a smoke show.
It's perfect. When you do white, you got to be very careful.
It shows everything.
It does. I mean, she's tiny, tiny human.
Yeah, and the neckline is so awesome too. I love the whole thing. It's just super fashion forward, and you know, so often with these kinds of award shows, you see the same cuts over and over again. But to me, this is really unique and different.
Yeah, Jane did well. Then we have power couple Sam Rockwell and Leslie Bibb. I did not even know they were together.
Yeah, and they look great. I thought they complement each other really well.
They
I think
do.
you know it's a good. It's a safe. It's fashion forward, but it's still pretty safe.
He's
It
went
is,
with a classic
you know.
tux.
Yep.
Is that what are most of the guys, Nick? Are you noticing them doing that?
You know, they are, and I think it's hard for guys because where is the variety and the individuality? I like it when they do something. You know, they do something with a bow tie or some
Or the
details.
texture, like
Yeah.
whether it's
Yeah.
velvet or doing
Otherwise, they all look
something
the same.
different. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Viola Davis.
Yeah. Okay. So I love pink, and I love the fact that she wore pink. We saw a lot of bright colors on the red carpet this year, which was really nice to see.
Yes.
This cut, for whatever reason, I'm not crazy about, but I love the fact that she's wearing pink.
I think
Maybe
one of
not
our
the most
designers could just
flattering.
help her with that strap.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
strap, exactly. It just didn't look like it fit right.
Christopher Plummer.
A lot of jokes made about him.
Yes,
last
What
night.
was wrong with Christopher
know.
Plummer?
The gray was kind of interesting.
We just
Yeah. It's so hard, right? Guys, they've got to be so careful. So I think there's a huge opportunity for designers to come up with more solutions for guys because it hasn't really worked yet.
Right, yeah, and we are seeing that as well. You're seeing like Men's Fashion Week in New York is becoming a much bigger thing, and I think it is. Designers are trying to serve that
Yeah,
market.
I agree. Well, who do we have up next? We've got
Anyone else?
Helen Mirren.
I just want to be
Brilliant.
her. I want to be
Yes,
her when I grow
she's
up.
very- so
That
classy.
is
Yeah.
amazing. I love that look.
And how about Saoirse Ronan?
This, I felt like it did not fit her right. It looked like it was about to
No.
fall right off.
I completely agree. It
And the
was
color,
not.
no.
Yeah, no, I did not like that one. Nicole Kidman.
Whoa, that was
Gorgeous.
awesome. This was my favorite look. I love the silhouette. I think it's super
I don't
unique
like it.
and dramatic.
You
No,
don't?
I actually like it.
Nick, I agree. I kind of agree with you.
Yeah.
I like it if it didn't have that bow tie right in front of her.
Oh
belly.
my
The
gosh,
fashion
it
part.
is. It's a silhouette.
So now the bow, I think, looked better on the carpet than it did on stage.
Yes, yeah. I think I appreciate the effort. I appreciate it's got a little bit of a historical look to it, but it just didn't
And what
work
does
for
she
me.
do when she's sitting? That bow's right in her lap.
Yeah, right, you kept dropping your food in
You
it.
could, yeah, for snacks.
That's
later.
a good point,
Yeah.
you fashionable man, you.
Yeah.
And then we have, I always say Tahari, it's not, Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah. This is like, wow, choose a body part to focus on. And you talk about being too much. I just felt like it was, I'm not sure what I'm looking at. I'm looking at all sorts of things.
Yes, it was
did not work.
The leg's okay.
Well, yeah,
I like the leg.
she jollied her leg, right?
Right.
Yeah, she stuck that out on stage too. This girl, I do not know her. Isa Gonzalez. She's super cute.
We need to get
I
to
love
know her.
that color.
Yes.
Again, it's that bright
You did a
color.
great job.
We need to get to know.
Yeah.
You should do that. You just reach out.
Okay.
Yeah, reach
I
out.
like the yellow. There's a great pop of
I
color.
know,
Brooke.
I love that, and you know, being such a bright color, having a simple cut, it really works. And what a figure.
And she looks happy in it.
Yeah,
She does
yeah.
look
Exactly.
happy, absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
you're Sally
Okay.
Hawkins and Octavia Spencer.
Love Octavia. That is
Yeah.
classic. It's beautiful. The color is
is. The
amazing.
color is
Color.
Yeah, and I actually like the other dress as well, but it more when it's moving. I like it, but just a static picture, I think it looks.
You mean the dress
awful.
on the right?
Yeah, the dress on the
I
right.
don't
Yeah.
think it's enough for red carpet. I think it's,
I feel like it hangs on
underwhelming.
her, but when it moves, it's nice. But just a
Reminds me of
static
Lily
picture.
Tomlin there. And then here we go.
Oh dear.
What?
Oh gosh, Adam Rippon.
It's Han Solo.
Wow.
You see, and again, this is the problem. So there needs to be more innovation. And he tried. He did try to do something, but I don't think it worked.
You know, it
But-
reminds
The
me
cold
of,
shoulder.
I know the culture, and it reminds me of Audio Help Week, who is an Omaha Fashion Week designer, does a lot of those same kind of harnesses.
Yeah.
So maybe
He's
Audio
a-
needs to get into formal menswear.
But he's
know.
a figure skater. What was he doing
Yeah.
at the Oscars last night? Was he dating somebody who's an actress?
Well,
or what's-
he's become quite a deal. I mean,
Yeah.
did you see his Twitter feed during the Olympics? I mean, he was just
But
killing
Lindsey
it on
Vonn was
Twitter.
there too.
Yeah.
So his celebrity status
Yeah, he's
got
become
him
kind
to
of
the
a
Oscars.
celebrity.
Yeah.
He's kind of launched himself after the Olympics, which
Gotcha.
is really cool.
Well, thank you guys. That
Yeah.
was so fun. It was
Thanks,
great
It's
to have
awesome.
both of you here.
Yeah.
I'm happy to
And we
share
didn't get
it.
to talk too much about Fashion Week. We got to go, but it was a success
went
as
well.
usual, right?
Awesome.
It was
Yes.
great.
Awesome.
We're so
Oh,
proud
so
of our
fun.
designers.
Thank you for having us, Kayla and I.
Yeah.
We loved it.
Yeah.
We always do. So appreciate that.
Good to see you guys.
All right.
Right.